Now, our next topic is Àkókò, ọjọ́ àti oṣù inú ọdún, meaning time, days, and months of the year. First, we want to look at time of the day, that is àwọn àkókò ọjọ́. 5 a.m. to 5:59 a.m. means ìdájí, that's early in the morning. 6 a.m. to 10:29 a.m. meaning what? Àárọ̀, that is morning. 10:30 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. is called Ìyálẹ̀ta, that is midday. 12 p.m. to 3:59 p.m. is called Ọ̀sán, that is afternoon. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is called Ìrọ̀lẹ́. Ìrọ̀lẹ́ means evening. 7:30 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. is called Alẹ́, that is night. 12 a.m. to 4:59 a.m. is called Òru, that is midnight. Yesterday means àná, yesterday, àná. Today, òní. Now, ìsinsìnyí. Tomorrow is called ọ̀la. 3 days time, ọ̀túnla. 4 days time, ọjọ́ mẹ́rin. 5 days time, ọjọ́ márùn-ún. Yesterday, àná. 2 days ago, ìjẹta. 3 days ago, ìjẹrin, and so on and so forth. Now, let's look at àwọn ọjọ́ inú ọ̀sẹ̀, that is days of the week. Sunday, àìkú. Monday is called Ajé. Tuesday is called Ìṣẹ́gun. Wednesday is called Ọjọ́rú. Thursday, Ọjọ́bọ̀. Friday, Ẹtì. Saturday, Àbámẹ́ta. That is a song to learn these days of the week. So from Sunday to Monday, the song goes thus: Àìkú, Ajé, Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú, Ọjọ́bọ̀, Ẹtì, Àbámẹ́ta. Again, Àìkú, Ajé, Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú, Ọjọ́bọ̀, Ẹtì, Àbámẹ́ta. So therefore, if you want to read days of the week, just write the English format from Sunday to Saturday and start singing by slotting the Yoruba name in front of them. Next is àwọn oṣù inú ọdún, months of the year, from January to December. It goes thus: January, Ṣẹẹrẹ. February, Èrèlé. March, Ẹrẹ́nà. April, Igbe. May, Èbìbí. June, Òkúdù. July, Agẹmọ. August, Ògún. September, Ọ̀wẹwẹ̀. October, Ọ̀wàrà. November, Bélú. December, Ọ̀pẹ. We only have a song for January to December. The song goes thus: Ṣẹẹrẹ, Èrèlé, Ẹrẹ́nà. Igbe, Èbìbí, Òkúdù. Agẹmọ, Ògún, Ọ̀wẹwẹ̀. Ọ̀wàrà, Bélú, Ọ̀pẹ. Again: Ṣẹẹrẹ, Èrèlé, Ẹrẹ́nà. Igbe, Èbìbí, Òkúdù. Agẹmọ, Ògún, Ọ̀wẹwẹ̀. Ọ̀wàrà, Bélú, Ọ̀pẹ. Another format of the song goes thus: Ṣẹẹrẹ, Èrèlé, Ẹrẹ́nà. Igbe, Èbìbí, Òkúdù. Agẹmọ, Ògún, Ọ̀wẹwẹ̀. Ọ̀wàrà, Bélú, Ọ̀pẹ. So therefore, you write English formats from January to December and you slot in their Yoruba name in front of them. That's how to read months of the year. Our next topic is called Ìhun Ọ, that is structure of words. Now, oríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ méjì òun ló wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá. There are two words in structure of Yoruba words. Number one, ọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀dá, that is non-formed words. And two, ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀dá, that is formed words. Look at ọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀dá. Ọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀dá ni àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí a kò ṣẹ̀dá. Àwọn ni ọ̀rọ̀ tí kò tẹ̀lé ìlànà ìṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀ kankan. Wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí kò ṣeé pín. Tá a bá pín wọn, ìtumọ̀ wọn yóò sọnù. Bí àpẹẹrẹ, owó, money. ọmọ, child. Ilé, house. Òkè, up. Ìwé, book. Àpò, sack. Ẹ̀yìn, back. Òwe, proverb, and so on. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀dá. What are we talking about here? Non-formed words are words that are not formed. They did not follow any phonological process at all. There are words that cannot be divided. If you try to divide them, you will lose their meaning. For instance, say owó, which means money. Now, you try to break it into O plus wo. Let's agree that O, the initial O, is a prefix. The second word, which is wo, means what in Yoruba? To fall. And we're talking about owó, which is money. So therefore, that word is not formed. Ọmọ is another example. Let's assume that O plus mo. O is an initial word, is a prefix. Then mo in Yoruba means what? To build. Okay? So, and we're talking about child, ọmọ. So there are these examples of words that are not formed. We call them ọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀dá. The second one is ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀dá, that is formed words. Àwọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí a ṣẹ̀dá, they are words that are formed. Àwọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó jẹ jáde láti ara àwọn ìlànà ìṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀ kan. These are words that are formed or that emanated from one morphological process or the other. It means that such words follow a particular morphological process. A lè pín àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀nyí sí ọ̀nà tí a gbà ṣẹ̀dá wọn. You are able to divide them into morpheme. Bákan náà, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìtumọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tí a fi ṣẹ̀dá wọn. By the time you divide them into morpheme, they must have a meaning, resemblance in meaning with the word that is formed from them. For example, we have Ade. Ade means what? Crown. It can be divided into A plus De. A is a prefix, which is afumoibere. De is to put on. And you know that cap is what you put on. Or crown, rather. Crown is what you put on your head. Another example is Omokomo. Omokomo is divided into the following morphemes. Omo, which is the root morpheme. Ki, which is the suffix. Then Omo, which is another root morpheme. Combine the three of them together becomes Omokomo. Omo means what? Child. Omokomo means what? Any child or bad child. Another example is Ayaba. The morpheme of Ayaba is Aya plus Oba. Aya is a word. Oba is another word. Combine the two of them to give you another word. Aya means what? Wife. Oba means what? King. Together, the two of them together will give you what? Ayaba means what? King's wife. You get it? The last example there is Osose. Osose can be divided into the following morphemes. We have Ose plus Ose. Ose means what? Weak. Another Ose, weak. The two of them together be Osose, meaning what? Weakly. Ẹ̀rí pé a ti ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀ tuntun láti ara wọn. A lè pín wọn sí ọ̀nà tá a gbà ṣẹ̀dá wọn. So àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀nyí là ń pè ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀dá, that is formed word. Subtopic from here is morphology. Morphology. Kí là ń pè ní morphology? Morphology ni ẹ̀kọ́ nípa ìṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀. It is the method of word formation or study of word formation. Okay? Now, a ní nǹkan tí à ń pè ní ìgbésẹ̀ morphology. Àwọn ẹni morphological process. Okay? Àwọn ní ìlànà tí a máa ń tẹ̀lé láti ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀ tuntun. These are methods of forming a new word. For example, of 1, lílo morpheme, the use of morphemes. 2, lílo àpètúnpè, the use of duplication. 3, lílo ìkànpọ̀, the use of compounding. 4, ìsọgbólóhùn dórúkọ, that is sententialization. Okay, let's take them one by one, starting with lílo morpheme, the use of morphemes. Morpheme ní ègé ọ̀rọ̀ tó kéré jùlọ tí ó sì dá ìtumọ̀ ní. These are the smallest units of a word, okay, that can stand alone and can give you meaning. Alright, oríṣi morpheme méjì ló wà. There are 2 types of morphemes. Àwọn ní 1, morpheme àdádúró, that is root morpheme. 2, morpheme àfarahẹ tàbí àfòmọ́. They have 2 names. Either call them àfarahẹ tàbí àfòmọ́. In English it means what? Stem morpheme. Stem. Okay, let's look at morpheme àdádúró, that is root morpheme. Àwọn ni morpheme tí ó lè dá dúró tí ó sì ní ìtumọ̀ kíkún. This is a morpheme that can stand alone and give you a complete meaning. Most times it's usually the non-form words usually form the root morpheme, tàbí morpheme àdádúró. Okay, so for example now in the word onílé, landlord, the root morpheme there is what? Ilé. It can stand alone and give you a complete sense. Another example is àìjẹ, not eating. So the root morpheme there is what? Jẹ, to eat. Ogbó, old age. The root morpheme there is gbó, to get old. Ọmọkọ́mọ, bad child or any child. The root morpheme there is ọmọ. Aládé, the owners of a crown. Okay, the root morpheme there is what? Adé, which is the crown. Now the second one is morpheme àfarahẹ. This one is called stem morpheme. And morpheme tí kò lè dá dúró kí ó sì ní ìtumọ̀ kíkún. These morphemes cannot stand alone and give you a complete meaning. They have their own meaning, but cannot give you a complete meaning. Alright? Now, àwọn ni a máa ń lò pẹ̀lú morpheme àdádúró láti ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀. We usually use stem morpheme together with root morpheme to form another word. You cannot use them alone. You have to use them together with the root morpheme. For example, in the word, the following are example of root morpheme. I, aláì, kí, and so on. Now, let's look at these types of morphemes one by one. Morpheme ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, that is prefix. A máa ń lò wọ́n sí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ morpheme àdádúró láti ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀rọ̀. Most times they are at the beginning of a root morpheme. They are a, e, ẹ, I, ọ, o, ohùn, àì, aláì, oní, and so on. These are examples of morpheme ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, that is prefix. For example now, we can use them with the following word to form a new word. A plus de will give you ade. A plus gbe, gbe means what? To carry, and egbe because invisible carrier. E prefix plus gun, pinch, which is a verb, will give you egun, thorn, something that pinches. Alright? E, the prefix plus the verb call, which is pe. E plus pe will give you what? Ipe, calling. Or somebody that does something plus mu, to drink, will give you ọ̀mú, drunkard. Ohùn, the owner of what? Or somebody that does something, or something that is used for something, that is ohùn, plus ka, to count, will give you what? Òǹkà, counter. Àì plus gbọ́n, gbọ́n means what? To be wise. Together with àì, we give you what? Àìgbọ́n, stupidity. Oní, the owner of, plus ilé, which is house, we give you what? Onílé, landlord or house owner. Alright, now let's look at the second types of stem morpheme. Oríṣi morpheme àfarahẹ mìíràn ni morpheme àárín, that is what? Suffix. And morpheme tí a máa ń lò sí àárín